Hello, good afternoon. My name is Lukas. I'm the founder and CEO of the travel marketplace MidnightDeal. Well, have you ever thought of how many hotels are actually empty in this very moment? I can tell you that while the EU travel industry is booming, that there are 5.5 million hotel rooms which are vacant in this very moment. There's a huge gap between hotel supply and customer demand, and MidnightDeal is already bridging this gap successfully. Well, how does it work? The user goes on MidnightDeal.com and has two options to book their travels. So the first one would be the normal option, like on every other booking platform, where you pay a given price and get a booking confirmation sent immediately. The other one would be that they name their own price. We engage our users to set the price at their individual willingness to pay by engaging with our price slider. While on the upper section, our system automatically decides if the user is accepted. On the lower section, this will be forwarded to the hotel and they can decide if they want to take the traveler to the hotel before midnight, just with the click of a button. Well, what's important here is that if we look at that diagram here, that all revenue made at name your own price would be below market price. And here's the clue. No one knows about it. So we are moving down the demand curve and picking up each customer at their own individual willingness to pay. No one knows about it and no other OTA is able to actually generate this kind of revenue. On top of that, our business model, we take 15% as commission for each transaction. We're a group of 8 currently. We have 2 guys, Philip and Leander, strategically in the respective fields of digital ads and also in the sales part. Then we have Sebastian and Chris who built the platform from scratch. Of course, they're still onboarded. We do have a senior advisor, Dirk. He used to be in the C-level of Hilton and Steigenberger Hotel Group for a very long time. And I myself, I'm an entrepreneur since over 10 years now. I've built a successful event agency, and my first touch point with tourism was in 2011. Let's have a quick look at the market. We're talking about one of the biggest industries in the world with a responsible around of 10% of global GDP. We do have 5.5% still annual growth in the European Union. And within our sector, which would be short trips, inspirational travel, city trips, we have an annual growth of around 20%. So if we take into account that around between 40 to 30% of all rooms are vacant each day, and we're talking about a total addressable market of 100 billion euros per year. Our competition, well, we have 2 USPs, sorry, the font is missing. The one would be the individual price. The other would be that we are a personalized platform. So some compare us to Priceline. Well, we're completely different than Priceline because Priceline system, you never know what hotel you're gonna get. With MidnightDeal, you always know, you set the time range when you wanna go, you know the hotel, you know the room type, you know the food and beverage services which you're gonna buy, and you can decide which price you wanna pay. Also, Priceline is not a personalized service. If you look up MidnightDeal.com, you see what we're doing here towards personalization. Gross revenue, we're on the market since 13 months now. Until November 2018, we were bootstrapped. So basically, we had an ad budget of 1,000 euros, and we were actually able that we do have a product market fit. And in November 2018, we received angel investment of 200,000 euros that enabled us actually to show that the product is scalable, and we scaled it up to over 110,000 euros in gross merchandise value, currently growing around 40% month on month. Our new production would be a software as a service tool. We talked to a lot of hotels and we saw that there's problems we would like to prevent or protect hotel websites from user drop-off. Like I'm sure you're all familiar with, you're going to book a hotel on booking.com or Expedia, then you check out the hotel to see the nicer pictures, to see the details, then you go back to booking.com. Well, our pixel registered user behaviors, and for example, if you open an IBE, close it, we pop up. If you browse around too long, if you click too much, we pop up. And show them the room rates again, and also engaging the users on your hotel website to actually adjust the price slider and set their own price. Where are we going? 3 years plan. This year we're going to make around 2 million euros in gross revenue. Next year we're going to make 8 million euros in gross revenue. And by 2021 we would like to be in 10 to 15 countries already, spread out in the European Union, and making 18.4 million in gross revenue, with our margin leaving us around 3.5 to 4 million euros in net revenue. We're also currently raising money. As said, we received an angel investment of 200,000 euros, and we received around 160,000 euro in government R&D grants. We're currently raising our seed round, so if you're an investor and if you're interested, I'll be at the tech booth and would be more than happy to talk with you. Also, we do have a AWS double equity government grant approved by the bank, which means that the grant doubles our investment actually, and with a loan. So I hope I could give you a good overview of what we're doing here at MidnightDeal. Thank you very much for your attention, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions later. Thank you.